Hi beautiful people, welcome back. Hope everybody is doing fantastic wherever you are in this world. Hope everybody had an amazing weekend. This tragedy that unfolded at ASTROWORLD in Texas, the festival for Travis Scott, it's so sad. So sad. I did watch the coverage that Rich Lux actually put out. It truly is heartbreaking. But before I get into that, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload. Please do not take what I say as fact. Feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusion. The links for Mel Thompson, GABBY, PETITO, and the foundation. I also have GoFundMe's for all these victims that I'm going to be discussing. Please go and visit the description box and check that out. If you are still interested in the GABBY PETITO case and the latest or what's been going on, because I see it's just basically nobody's talking about it anymore. I want to actually direct you to a channel, Christina RANDALL, where she actually, I think it was last week, she gave an update which is like super weird, super weird, that all of a sudden it's like the hotel and nobody wants to talk about the case or talk about Brian. You guys, it's just so fishy in my opinion. But go and check her out if you want an update. Please go and check her out. She's absolutely fantastic and they make society joke walking. You guys, I came across this posting that Nicole Schmidt had actually done on her Twitter last night, and I was so heartbroken. And it says, when you turn on Hulu and your daughter's story is the recommended show to watch, it's still shocking. Feels like I'm outside looking in. This cannot be our life. We must keep going. That is so heartbreaking, you guys. I can't even imagine what they're going through. Once again, please go and check out Christina's channel for the updates on the GABBY PETITO case, where they're at this for. So moving on, so I do follow Rich Lux on Instagram and noticed that he was posting about the tragedy at ASTROWORLD in Houston. Before I go on, if Rich Lux is not your cup of tea, I respect you. Keep your feelings to yourself, and I'm going to explain why I'm discussing Rich Lux in a minute. So like I said, Rich reported on this, and then the next morning he actually did an Instagram live, and this is what happened.
So I woke up today with so many death threats, so many hate comments, because you can't say nothing negative about your queen. Can't say anything wrong about your queen, Travis Scott. God forbid you say anything negative. I'm just reporting the news, just like 10,000 other drama channels, gossip channels out there. Not my fault I'm the most popular one right now that's reporting it in the H-Town, because everyone else wants to kiss Travis Scott ass and Kylie Jenner's ass to be on the good side so they can continue to get free tickets and PR. Not here. Keep it locked in. We got more receipts that are finna drop. Explosive new drama, lawsuits, how much Travis Scott is paying out, who was at fault on top of the security, and what he could have done to prevent the whole entire thing from happening.
Can somebody just, it's like, this is a rhetorical question, honestly, but why? Why send death threats to somebody that's reporting on a story? I just don't get it. I truly just don't get it. These people are taking up for Travis Scott. This is what's important to me. I apologize, you guys. I'm not going to be reading out their surnames. I don't want to be disrespectful and get it wrong or butcher it. You guys can see it on the screen. First person that lost their life at this concert, a place where these people were going to have a good time. John, who was 14 years old. And according to this article that I read from the Washington Post, and family members that were interviewed about their loved ones, John was an athlete and had a big personality and known as the sweetest and smartest young man. Axel was 21 years old. He was a senior in college studying engineering and computer science. His dad said he had been looking forward to the thrill of live music after 20 months of the pandemic. This is Franco. Franco is also 21 years old. He was only a few months away from graduating college with a degree in mechanical engineering. He hoped to develop biochemical devices to help people with heart problems. That should be enough, you guys, to get an idea of the type of person Franco was. His mum did say that he was a good friend, a good brother, and a good son. And he was kind and making everybody feel accepted and included. Jacob, 20 years old. He was known as Big Jake. Jake was a junior at college studying art and media. Jake loved Marvel movies and pro wrestling. On November 20th, Jake would have celebrated his 21st birthday. Then we get Danish. His brother said he died as he lived, taking care of others, and that he died courageously trying to protect his fiancée. There is a clip on iCkEdMeL, which I'm going to list down in the description box, where his family actually speaks. Rodolfo. He was known to most people as Rudy. He was a former wide receiver on his varsity team. He was a music lover and enjoyed dancing. He was the youngest in the family, and according to them, he was the calmest and the most playful. Medicine 23. According to this article on her Facebook page earlier in the year, she wrote, "Just living my best life with my people." And this is a quote her cousin posted on her Facebook. "There will forever be a piece of me missing. Your smile could light up." Then we get Brianna. She was 16 years old. She was a junior in high school. It was said that she was a natural performer. A message left on Facebook, according to this article, Brianna left this world leaving the biggest mark in everyone's life. And take up for an artist that did absolutely nothing, in my opinion, to help these people. All these people have the same thing in common as you guys do, that's sending these death threats to Rich Lux. They loved Travis Scott as much as y'all did. And y'all want to turn y'all's backs on these people that lost their lives, that didn't get a chance to live life to the fullest. They went to this concert in hopes of having a good time. These parents have lost their kids. No parent should ever lose their kids. They won't have the chance to, maybe have that first drink or whatever it is. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but whatever first you can think of. John was 14 years old. 14 years old. And y'all can't take up for any of these people or want justice or want answers for any of these 8 people that lost their lives, that their parents will never have that time with their kids again. To take up for Travis Scott. Travis Scott can still get up in the mornings and see his beautiful baby's face. What is wrong with you people? I'm not saying anybody should send hate to anybody. Absolutely not. But do not send death threats to somebody that has nothing to do but just reporting the story. That is so wrong. Authorities have opened a criminal investigation into how the crowd surge occurred. And that's good enough for me because something is being done. Travis Scott has a reputation at his concerts for inciting violence. One typical example that my kids, when this story broke, my kids came to me and told me on how Travis Scott incited a beating on a 10-year-old boy that was there at his concerts for thinking this little boy is trying to steal his sneaker. Are you fucking kidding me? A sneaker. This is a multi-millionaire. He got the crowd to beat on a 10-year-old little boy. 10 years old. And he still spat on him. You guys, I will link that video. iCkEdMeL has it on his channel. Please go and follow iCkEdMeL. He is covering this all the way. My thing is that there's still a whole investigation going on. But what cannot be helped? We can't bring these 8 people back. And if Travis Scott really loved his fans, if he truly loved his fans, he would be taking care of these families without having them worry, how are they going to bury their loved ones? So for those people that are sending the death threats or coming to Travis Scott's defense, I'm not saying he's at fault. All I'm saying is that he's not doing enough. There's so much more that he could be doing right now for these families. What do these victims and those people that are sending death threats or taking up for Travis Scott have in common? You all loved Travis Scott. You all went to Travis Scott's festival. Stand up for these victims. They need to be honored. They need to be remembered. In my opinion, he didn't help them. He didn't protect them. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And like I said, you guys, a criminal investigation has been opened. But 8 families will not have a loved one at the table this year. Like I said, I'm not covering the story. I just want to make it known. I don't want anybody to forget these innocent souls that went to a concert to enjoy a concert, to enjoy their artist that they love so much, and not return to their loved ones. My thoughts and prayers go out to all these families. My deepest condolences. In my opinion, you guys, this could have been avoided. This could have been avoided. Once again, let me be very, very clear. I am not speaking for Rich Lux. I'm not taking up for Rich Lux. At the end of the day, wrong is wrong. Nobody deserves to be sent death threats or even hate. And to those that did send him those threats, maybe check your moral compass and at the same time also check your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Please have a safe and wonderful rest of your week. Please be safe out there, and don't forget, please be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.